All right, so let's start with big story that we are tracking on WION at this hour. And this, of course, is election season in the world's biggest democracy, India. After the completion of the first and the second phase of polling, voting is now underway in the third phase across the country. And my colleague Rahesha Sehgal is standing by with the latest on this story. Over to you, Rahesha.
Thanks, Saleh. After the completion of the first two phases of India's general elections, voting for the third phase has begun. The polling is taking place across 93 Lok Sabha seats, covering 10 states and 1 union territory. Polling will also take place in Madhya Pradesh, Betul. The elections were supposed to take place during phase 2 but was postponed due to the death of a contestant from Mayawati's Bahujan Samaj party. Jammu and Kashmir's Anantnag Rajouri Lok Sabha seat were also to vote today. However, due to various connectivity issues, polling has been postponed to May 25th. Well, the key faces for the third phase of elections, they include Union Ministers Amit Shah contesting from Gujarat's Gandhinagar, Jyotiraditya Scindia from Guna in Madhya Pradesh, and some of the key opposition leaders are Congress's Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary from Behrampur. In West Bengal, NCP's Supriya Sule from Maharashtra's Baramati. And for more on phase 3 polling, WION's reporters have been fanned out across key locations in India. As of now, our senior correspondent Siddharth MP is joining us live on the show, and he will be covering the southern states that are on the polls today. Well, Siddharth, welcome to the show. The rising political temperature in Karnataka is matched only by a non-stop march of the mercury, which is breaching the 40°C mark, with the heatwave alert being issued. Talk to us about the impact of temperature on the voter turnout right now.
So in fact, Raisha, as you rightly pointed out, the heat wave is brutal and unforgiving. The IMD has issued an orange alert for multiple districts. In fact, these are the districts in central and northern Karnataka that are going to the polls today. So mercury expected to breach the 42 to 44 mark today. So that's the kind of heat that voters are looking at while venturing out to vote. But despite that, their spirits have not been dampened, and despite the kind of brutal heat that they're having to face, voters are completely mindful of their duty. So at least 25% plus sort of voter turnout that we've seen so far, and this is expected to rise through the day. So at least 75% voter turnout is expected by the end of the day, which is by 6 p.m. we'll get to know the figures, but of course it's only later towards the night we'll get to know the actual turnout. So temperatures are high and unforgiving, but people are out there to exercise their franchise and then vote for their candidates. So let's also remember, Aisha, that this is a very intense political fight between the BJP and the Congress in Karnataka, a fight that is seen nowhere else down south in the country, where, you know, there are several strong regional parties that are there in all 5 states in southern India. But here in Karnataka, it's a direct fight in all 28 seats for that matter, between the BJP and Congress, or in fact their allies. So that's what we're seeing panning out in 14 constituencies today in the northern and central parts of Karnataka, Raisha.
Right, so that I was just coming to that the BJP and Congress are locked in a direct fight for the 14 Lok Sabha seats in North Karnataka, with the Saffron Party looking to recreate its 2019 sweep. What is the mood like on the ground right now? And do you think that the Congress Party will be able to make inroads this time around?
Yeah, so as far as BJP is concerned, they have an uphill task. It's not easy to defend a historic total of 25 out of 28. That's what they bagged last time. But as far as veteran BJP leader in Karnataka and their former chief minister goes, B.S. Yediyurappa, he says that anywhere between 25 to 26, which means he's confident that they'll be able to retain or in fact get 1 seat more than what they got last time. This is a very lofty projection from the BJP. But of course, as far as that party is concerned, they're banking very heavily on Prime Minister Modi and what Prime Minister Modi calls Modi's guarantees. On the other hand, Congress is banking on their guarantees from the Congress party, which is ruling the state. So for more than 1 year now, Congress has been in power in the state. They've rolled out what they call 5 guarantees, which also includes 2 very important women-focused welfare measures. One, being a direct transfer, financial aid for women per month,
Right, sir.
and in addition to that, free bus rides for women. So this, they believe, actually will impact households and the household incomes and positively impact women empowerment. So in this regard, the Congress is confident that these kind of measures can impact the voters and then swing things in their favor. At the same time, we must keep in mind that the Congress also believes that there are other factors that work in their favor, such as fielding women candidates. 1/3 of the candidates that they've fielded this time for these 14 seats, 5 of them are women candidates, and these are also popular women, given that they come from very influential political families. They belong to the families of ministers in Karnataka. So this is what the Congress believes will go in their favor. And of course, there's also the Revanna issue, HD Revanna issue, and the Prajwal Revanna issue. It remains to be seen what impact that will have on the women voters and their mindset this time around, Raisha.
Right, Siddharth, thanks very much for taking our time and joining us here on the show. Well, let's